My family found out I had $12 million at Thanksgiving. Now they say my sister deserves it more. I walked into Thanksgiving dinner with cranberry sauce on my mind and walked out disowned by half my family. All because of a text message my mom saw on my phone that revealed I have $12 million. But here's the twist that'll make your blood boil. They don't think I deserve it. They think my sister does. And when you hear why they think she deserves my money, you're gonna lose your mind.
Hey, store lover. Welcome to the Narrative Hub, Reddit Stories. Believe me, this adventure gets wild, but it's only epic with you. Seriously, you make this possible. Want more stories? Greater adventure? Smash subscribe right now. Smash like. Comment below. Let's go.
Let me paint the picture for you. It's 3:47 p.m. on Thanksgiving. The turkey's golden, the house smells like heaven, and I'm actually feeling grateful for once. My family's all there. Mom, Dad, my sister Rachel who flew in from Seattle, Uncle Mike with his booming laugh, and even my normally absent cousins. I'd been dreading this dinner for weeks, but not for the reason you'd think. See, for the past 5 years, I've been living a double life. To them, I'm still the same guy who struggled through college, took out student loans, and worked 3 jobs to stay afloat. They had no idea that my boring desk job, at what they thought was a small investment firm, had actually made me wealthy beyond their wildest dreams. $12 million. Not inherited. Not lottery winnings. I built this through grinding 80-hour weeks, making smart moves in cryptocurrency early, reinvesting everything, and staying silent about every win. I drove the same beat-up Honda, lived in the same modest apartment, wore the same old clothes. Why? Because I knew my family. I knew what money did to people. But I was about to find out I didn't know them at all. I'm reaching for the mashed potatoes when my phone buzzes. Investment alert, another $50,000 gain from my Tesla positions. Nothing unusual. I go to silence it quickly, but Mom's sitting right next to me. Her eyes catch the notification. The fork literally falls from her hand and clatters against her plate. The sound cuts through our family chatter like a gunshot. What did that just say? She whispers. I freeze. My stomach drops to my shoes. Because I know exactly what she saw. Portfolio balance. $12,247,893.42. Dad looks over. What's wrong, honey? Mom's pointing at my phone with a shaking finger. Look at his bank balance. And just like that, the warmth gets sucked out of the room. Uncle Mike stops mid-story. Rachel's head snaps up from her wine. My cousins lean in like sharks smelling blood. Is this real? Dad's voice has that tone, the one that used to terrify me as a kid. I can't lie. Not anymore. Yes, it's real. The silence is deafening. Then comes the explosion. 12 million. Uncle Mike's voice booms across the dining room. Are you kidding me right now? Rachel starts crying, actual tears streaming down her face. I can't believe this. I can't believe you've been hiding this from us. But here's where it gets twisted. Instead of congratulating me, instead of asking how I did it, my dad, my own father, looks me dead in the eye and says, "We need to talk about your sister, about what's fair." That's when the real nightmare begins. Mom starts in first. Do you know what Rachel's been going through? Do you have any idea how much she's struggled? I look at my sister, confused. Rachel, what are you talking about? Through her tears, she launches into this speech about how unfair life has been to her, how she's been working dead-end jobs, how her art career never took off, how she's been living paycheck to paycheck while her own brother, sat on millions. I've been eating ramen for dinner while you had $12 million? She screams. But wait, it gets worse. Dad stands up, and I can see this isn't spontaneous. The way he's looking at Uncle Mike, the way Mom keeps nodding. They've talked about this before. They've been planning this moment. Son, Dad says, using that fake calm voice, your sister is the one who really deserves this money. She's the artist, the creative one. She's struggled. She's suffered for her dreams. You just got lucky. Lucky? Lucky? This is the part that's going to make you want to throw something at the screen. Uncle Mike starts backing them up. Look, kiddo, you've always been the practical one. Rachel's the one with real dreams, real passion. She's tried to make it as an artist, but the world's been unfair to her. Mom jumps in, and she's always been so generous, so kind-hearted. Remember when she gave her last $200 to that homeless man? Then Rachel delivers the line that nearly made me flip the table. I would have shared it with you. If it was me with the money, I would have shared it with everyone. But you just hoarded it like some kind of selfish monster. Hoarded it? I worked 80-hour weeks for 5 years straight. I lived like a monk, saving every penny, reinvesting everything while she was in Seattle taking pottery classes and finding herself. But Dad wasn't done. He pulls out the nuclear option. Your sister deserves a chance to pursue her dreams without worrying about money. You've already proven you can make it. Give her the chance you never gave yourself. The room goes quiet except for Rachel sniffling. Then Dad delivers the knockout punch. We've talked about this as a family. Without me, I interrupt. We think the right thing to do is for you to transfer the majority of that money to Rachel. Maybe keep $1 million for yourself, but she needs this more than you do. I laugh. I actually laugh out loud, because this is so insane it can't be real. You're serious. You want me to give her $11 million. It's what family does, Mom says softly. It's what love looks like. Uncle Mike nods sagely, like he's Solomon delivering wisdom. Besides, money corrupts people. Look what it's already done to you, hiding it from your own family. Rachel's pure-hearted. She won't let it change her. That's when I realize this isn't just about money. This is about everything they've always thought about me versus Rachel. She's the golden child, the artistic dreamer, the one who deserves good things. I'm just the practical workhorse who should be grateful to provide for everyone else. And if I say no? Ask. The silence stretches out like a taut wire about to snap. Finally, Dad speaks. Then I guess we'll know what kind of person money turns you into. Rachel looks up through her tears. Please, I'm begging you. I'll pay you back somehow, I promise. I just need a chance. But it's Uncle Mike who delivers the real threat. Your grandmother would be ashamed of you right now. Family takes care of family. Always. That's when something inside me breaks. Not because of the money, because of what they think of me. Because of how quickly they turned from family into predators. Because they've been planning this ambush, probably for months since they suspected something. I stand up slowly, looking at each of their faces. Mom's righteous indignation, Dad's cold disappointment, Rachel's desperate entitlement, Uncle Mike's smug satisfaction. You know what the saddest part is? I say quietly, I was actually planning to help. I was going to pay off everyone's debts for Christmas. Set up college funds for the kids. Maybe buy Mom and Dad that house they always wanted. Their expressions start to shift, but I'm not done. But you didn't ask. You didn't congratulate me. You didn't even ask how I did it. You just saw money and immediately started dividing it up like I was already dead. That's when Rachel makes the mistake that reveals everything. Through her tears, she says, I already looked up apartments in Manhattan. There's this perfect artist's loft for $8,000 a month. And she stops. The room goes dead silent. You already looked up apartments? I ask slowly. Her face goes white. I mean, how long have you known? Uncle Mike tries to jump in. Now hold on. How long have you known? Dad finally cracks. About 3 weeks. Your mother saw your investment statements when she was helping you with your mail that day you were sick. 3 weeks. They've known for 3 weeks and have been planning this intervention. Planning to corner me at Thanksgiving when I'd be surrounded, outnumbered, and presumably too polite to make a scene. But here's the twist that's going to blow your mind. I look at Rachel, really look at her, and I realize she's not crying from disappointment or desperation. She's crying from frustration, because this was supposed to work. You knew I'd say yes, didn't you? I ask her. You thought if you all ganged up on me, if you made me feel guilty enough, I'd just hand it over. She can't meet my eyes. That's when Mom plays her last card. If you walk away from this table without doing the right thing, don't bother coming back. Dad nods. We raised you better than this. Rachel stands up, her tears suddenly stopping. Fine, fine. Keep your precious money. But don't call me when you're old and alone and realize that money can't buy you a family. Uncle Mike delivers what he thinks is the final blow. Money like that, it's a test from God, and you're failing it, son. I look around the table one last time, at the turkey getting cold, at the cranberry sauce I was so excited about, at the faces of people I thought loved me unconditionally. You're right about one thing, I say quietly. This was a test, but not for me. I grab my keys and head for the door. Where are you going? Mom calls after me. I turn back one last time, to have dinner with people who actually care about me, not my bank balance. As I walk out, I hear Rachel call out, "You'll change your mind. You'll realize we're right." But here's the thing, I did change my mind, just not the way they expected. The next Monday, I transferred $2 million to various charities, set up scholarship funds, donated to art programs for underprivileged kids. Everything I would have done for my family, I did for people who actually needed it. My family, they haven't spoken to me since, except for the lawyer letters demanding their fair share. Turns out blood isn't thicker than water when there's $12 million on the table. And sometimes the family you choose is worth more than the family you're born into. The cranberry sauce was probably delicious, though. Too bad I'll never know. The final hook for engagement, what would you have done? Would you have given in to your family's demands, or stood your ground like I did? Let me know in the comments, because this story isn't over yet.